Hey everyone, Coach Ryan here. Today I want to talk to you about wearable devices. There's so many on the market, right? We have the Oura Ring, which is one of our favorite ones here at TNT. I have one myself, and then you have other things like the Whoop Strap, the Fitbit, you even have the Apple Watch, right? All these different devices that are out there, and there's a ton. All claiming that they're the best, this and that, right? But I think they all have value, right? It's not like you have to go with one specific device over the other. Now, yes, some of them are a little bit better at certain areas, like the Oura Ring is probably one of the better ones when it comes to sleep tracking. And then the Whoop Strap is probably a little bit better when it comes to tracking fitness. So they each have their own niches and that sort of thing. And unless you're an elite athlete, right, or training for something very, very specific, then it makes sense where you absolutely need to get maybe a certain or a special device, right, to really take your game or your training to the next level. But for the average person, like all of us here, where we're just trying to improve recovery, sleep, and really just get some insights into our daily stressors and that sort of thing. So all these different devices, again, they do track different things, but for the most part, right, they're going to be looking at sleep. You're going to be seeing how long you're sleeping for, your sleep duration, how many wake ups you'll be having. That's one of the biggest insights that I got when I finally started tracking my sleep, and whether that was with the Fitbit, the Oura Ring, was how many times I was actually waking up in the middle of the night. You know, if you wake up for 5 minutes or less, you actually don't even typically remember waking up for the most part. So you can be having all these wake ups throughout the night, not remembering them, and that can actually be cutting into your sleep quality and the total sleep. Like, you know, if you think you're, you go to bed at 9 and wake up at 6, well, or 5, I should say, and you think you're getting your 8 hours there, right? But if you're waking up a ton, then you actually could be getting much less than that. So it just gives you some insight there, and it's pretty cool. So you can kind of experiment a little bit. You can, if you're trying out a different supplement to help with sleep or recovery or something along those lines, or you're trying out a new food routine or regimen, food timing, all these different things that are going to impact your sleep, your recovery, stress, all that on your body, you can actually get some feedback in real time. So that is what these devices are used for. They're really used to give you some feedback and give you a little bit more information, but they are not meant to stress you out. We are not meant to live and die by these different devices. So, if you're wearing your Oura Ring and it says that you got a terrible night of sleep, right? It's not meant to put you down or anything like that. It's just meant to give you a little bit of insight. Like, hey, maybe today we take it a little bit easier than I would have, if I wasn't wearing this device. So again, it gives you that added information to be able to make a better informed decision on some of the different things that you're going to do that day when it comes to your health plan. So again, all these devices, they are awesome. They're not meant to stress you out. They're meant to give you some more detail information into your stress, your sleep, your recovery, all these amazing different insights that can really take your health plan overall to the next level there, even if you aren't an elite athlete training for something specific there. So there's plenty more on all these different devices that are out there. There's lots of great research being done. We love to talk about it at TNT, so definitely ask your coaches about them, ask me about them, ask Lori. We would love to share even more insights on how these tools can help you along your healing journey. Awesome. Well, thanks and bye for now.